Hey there, it's your boy Diego Martinez coming back at you with a juicy upload. Today I'm discussing what happens to soldiers after their home population doesn't support them. Before we start, I want to tell you guys to subscribe, smash the like button, and of course, turn on notifications. Also, I want to point out that the reason I focused on Vietnam so heavily was because it is still relevant to us today when compared to other older battles that aren't necessarily as relevant. This is why I didn't deem them worthy enough to put into the video, but I still analyzed them and compared them to the Vietnam battle. So let's get straight into the video. You may be wondering why I'm out here in these streets at night at 10 o'clock. And that's a fair question. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm representing what happened to many Vietnam veterans after they came home, being homeless in the streets at night. Let me tell you, it does not feel good being a Vietnam veteran right now. I'm very cold and very scared. And this is despite me being layered up in a bunch of clothes, which was a luxury that many returning soldiers couldn't afford. The real question to be asking is, how did all of this happen? It all started with the mindset of ancient civilizations such as Sparta or Rome. Many leaders, when failing to win a battle or war, would just flat out kill themselves. They knew the humiliation that they would suffer back home would be far worse than eternal sleep. This disregard and humiliation for failed conquest later translated into events like Vietnam veterans being treated worse than World War II veterans. However, this is not the only factor that caused Vietnam soldiers to be treated bad. Another is the anti-war protest that was going on. In other words, the American population didn't support the war anymore. This in turn led to three major effects, and also a few minor effects. The first is that Vietnam veterans had a generally worse life economically than other veterans. One study from the U.S. Center showed that overall, Vietnam veterans earn less money than any other group of veterans. This study demonstrates how veterans from a war that was not supported are more likely to be economically worse off, which makes sense if you think about it, but still, in reality, really sucks. Another effect is the fact that the media, who caters to demographic majorities in order to get more viewers, portrayed Vietnam as a disastrous failure and made soldiers the scapegoat. This caused Vietnam veterans to be treated horribly socially, not benefiting people who fought for our country. The last, final, and more positive effect was that veterans after Vietnam caused guilt in American society. So much to the point where, quoting from New York Times magazine, today's generation of veterans are returning home to perhaps the most pro-veteran environment in decades. I feel that this point is valid, and it really shows America's growth as a nation, from reportedly spitting on returning Vietnam soldiers to giving them benefits and respecting them. Thank you guys for watching. This was Diego Martinez, and peace out.